In this video, we'll discuss Safari's features and what makes it better than its most popular competitor. Brought to you by Softorino. In case you're new to Apple, Safari is your internet browser built into your iPhone, iPad, and Mac. It's like Microsoft Edge on your Windows PC, but this time it's for Mac. You could use other internet browsers such as Safari or Mozilla Firefox, but Safari is actually the best. So let's take a look at its features. Here is Safari. Just like other browsers, you have an address bar on top. You can type in things like google.com here to go to websites. You can have multiple tabs open at the same time, so if you're doing research on Google but also have a specific tab open like Wikipedia, you can have them open at the same time. With multiple tabs open, you'll see this new bar appear on top to show you all of your open web pages. If you want to see both pages at the same time, all you need to do is drag and drop any of these pages and it'll open in a new window. Now you can resize both to see them together. If you have even more apps open, you can either select them from the tab bar here or press the tab view icon on the top right and it'll show you in a visual way what each tab is looking at. To continue with the buttons on top, let's focus on the left side. This icon here opens a menu. This menu shows you all of your tabs, saved pages, and pages from your iPhone Safari app. You can also save things as reading lists in case you need to see them later. And there's also a shared with you area where any links sent by your friends will show up. To save web pages to the bookmarks or the reading list, press the share button on any website and you'll see the options. On top of that, we have your iPhone's open tabs, so you can quickly switch devices and still have the tabs open that you were looking at. At the very top are your tab groups. This is a new feature that lets you create groups of websites. I have a tab group for work. I like to keep our website and our YouTube channel open so I can quickly refer to these sites without needing to open them every single time. What's nice about tab groups is that they stay open in the background so you don't need to constantly create new ones every time you need them. Just create the new tab group and it's always there. Reading mode is another feature you need to know about. Let's take this article as an example. It's cool and legible right now, but there are a lot of extra things all over the screen that are distracting me. Well, just switch over to reading mode here, and now it's easier to read with fewer distractions. Those were the basics of Safari, but why use Safari instead of Google Chrome if you've already been using Chrome for a couple of years? Well, Safari has a bunch of advantages you need to know to get the most out of your Mac. For one, Safari sips very little energy. When Apple talks about their Macs being able to do 21 hours of web browsing, they're talking about Safari and not Chrome. Chrome is super power hungry. On top of that, Safari is made for Apple hardware and it makes sure it does not eat up your RAM. You might only have 8 gigs and if you have one of the newer Macs, 16 gigs of RAM. Well, if you've been using Google Chrome, you might have noticed you ran out of RAM. And this is a meme that just goes on all over the internet and it's true. For our third advantage, Safari is privacy focused. If you like using Google Chrome, you should take a look at this list here. Google Chrome is one of the worst offenders when it comes to privacy. It logs so much data that it really doesn't need because Google Chrome is getting money from your usage. For our fourth advantage, we have to talk about the Apple ecosystem. Since you're using a Mac, you most likely have an iPhone and maybe even an iPad. Well, when you have all of these devices all running Safari, you have this advantage called handoff. Whenever you have any tab open on any of your devices, you can go to a different device and simply click on Safari and it'll take you to exactly where you were. More than that, because we're inside of the Apple ecosystem, all of your usernames and passwords are shared across all your devices. So if you log into one website on your iPhone, those same credentials will be available on your Mac, making things so much easier. And for our fifth advantage, you should know that Safari's built-in tools are really strong. You just need to know how to access them. The feature reading mode is super handy and it's only available on Safari, not on Chrome. So if you like to read a lot of articles, you should probably end up using Safari. It's gonna save you battery, it's not gonna log all your data, and reading mode is super nice on your eyes. So Safari for the win. Safari also has ad blockers just like Chrome, so if you're into that sort of stuff, you can rest easy and know that you still have access to your favorite ad blocker. If you found this video helpful, make sure you leave us a like and subscribe because we post awesome Apple tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.
Softorino. Tiny apps that make a gigantic difference.